Hey y'all, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Tonight we're going to be looking at the Divine Masculine Collective. Let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine Collective energy tonight. So the masculine's definitely trying to make his way to plug into your energy. I think that's because they have been in obsession mode for several weeks now. And it's a hardcore obsession mode. And they're having a hard time disconnecting from that. So let's see what's going on there. Recalling. They're in a sentimental state of mind, reminiscing memories returning. So for some of you, they're recalling things. Things are coming back into their mind, and it's triggering obsession. Intervention, rescue, others involved. So I think that they're asking for an intervention in this situation because I think that they realize that in order to facilitate intervention, you have to surrender, right? You have to have some sort of surrender to the journey. They're thinking about the past really heavily, and they're worried that you're going to be keeping score. They think, everything the feminine's going to be recounting all of the wrongs, all of the heartbreaks, all of the negativity. So feminine is saying, though, show me the proof here. Show me something. Divine masculine of the divine masculine. Divine masculine, I think, is asking the universe to show them proof of the connection. Right? Show them some proof that it's not all in their mind. So let's see what's going on. Okay. Abundance returning. They're feeling differently about things now. There's abundance returning. They are wanting to communicate. They're wanting to communicate about relationship. You've got Four of Wands here. This is union. New beginnings in union. They're wanting to communicate about that. What's here in the back, though, are the past hurts, right? What's here in the back, though, are all the things that have gone on in this relationship to facilitate separation, right? Boundaries, things like that. They know they have that at their back. But what they want here is justice in this relationship. They want justice. They want this relationship to be balanced. They want to come into harmony with you. And again, Six of Cups, thinking of things in the past. Well, but here's the problem, right? We may not all be the same people we were when we started this journey, right? We may be different now in our minds, in our lives, in the way that we conduct situations. We're not the same people that started this journey together, right? So it's nice to have memories of the past, but this kind of journey changes who you are to the core of your being. Things may not be just like they were in the past. So I think what they're wanting, though, is soul, this soul connection, balancing of this relationship, union. They want to talk about coming together. And they're hoping that perhaps you won't have this issue with dredging up the past so much. So let's see what their blocks are right now. Okay, came right out. Three of Swords came out over the Six of Cups, sideways, just like that. They want to put this separation, this heartbreak between the two of you down. They want it to be over. Let's see what's blocking them. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Being single. So, okay. Some of you might have a masculine that cannot be by themselves for longer than, they can't stay single for 5 seconds. The reason for that is that they seek validation in other people. They seek the validation from other people to validate who they are. They seek the validation from other people to make them feel better about themselves. They seek the validation of other people in order to make them feel important or loved or gain something. They're chasing something in all of these people in their validation toward the masculine. So being single is a scary thing for this particular collective of masculine energy because they don't feel like their ego is stimulated. They don't feel like they're important or that they are the man if they are not with someone who validates them, who feeds their ego. Now, keep in mind, masculine energy can be feminine, could be a woman or a man. Doesn't necessarily always have to be a man to be a divine masculine. Whoever this is, man or woman, they have to have someone with them in order to make them feel valid. Another block is forward movement in this situation. They cannot put down this idea that they have to be on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. Largely because of this Knight of Wands mentality. Whether it's for sexual gratification or ego gratification or whatever other kind of gratification, they have to have that in their life. And they're trying to put that down now. But that's been a block in this situation that causes the Tower moments here, is this idea that, they've got to constantly be with someone because they're not, if there isn't the fact, that they're with somebody and the feminine is just mad about that. No. This is about when they are seeking validation from other people and other partners, they're not doing their work. And when they're not doing their work, it slows the process down. So they're not doing their work. It's a block for the feminine. It's a block for the masculine. So let's kind of see what's going on between the two of you. Making a decision. Are we going to do this thing or not? Is this an illusion? Are we going to break through illusions to get where we want to be here? So this is making decisions to put illusions down. And of course, commitment with the King of Coins here. Are we going to do this for real in the 3D? Or is this always going to be some abstract, unattainable situation in the 5D? Are we going to bust through these illusions here on the 3D plane and make a commitment? Putting conflict down. Overcoming. Lots of spiritual ascension themes here about messages from spirit. I know people's ears have been ringing. Downloads have been coming like crazy. There have been dreams. I know a lot of the dreams have been feeling like a push and pull situation where it's like a tug of war. So there's lots changing here between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Now we're getting to the nut cutting, right? So now we're getting kind of to the idea of, look, either we're going to do this or we're not. And if it continues to be such a constant struggle, then maybe it's time to let go. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to the idea that you're placing your energy in 3D ideas and illusions of relationship, right? Do the masculine and the feminine want to be together in union? 100%, of course. However, it's almost as if they're getting right to the finish line, right to the edge of confession, of realization, of realness, and they backtrack. They run back again. So Anyway, let's see kind of how the masculine is feeling about the feminine currently. No more secrets, no more illusions, no more lies. Okay. New moon in Libra, I think it was on the 6th. Something like that. It's either a new moon. I think it's a new moon in Libra, right? Big, big, huge thing for communication, right? For twins. So you could be receiving some revelations over that new moon. But this is basically talking about no more secrets, no more lies, no more hiding. No more hiding from this connection, no more hiding from the truth. Tell me the truth, win, lose, or draw. Okay, you hate my guts, you think I look like, a Shrek or whatever? Tell me. Okay, let's have some real conversation. You want to be with me? You love me? Tell me. Let's have some real conversation. So this is kind of what, with the moon in reverse, that means secrets coming out. That means no more confusion in the situation, laying down the illusions with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, laying down the frustrations, laying down hiding, and let's do this. Okay, let's be balanced. Let's get equal give and take. Let's be transparent with one another for once. So transparency and no more drama, no more confusion, no more secrets. You have a King of Swords energy in which the divine masculine may be looking at the divine feminine. Let's do this logically. I can't live in this other reality right now. Let's be logical about this. Let's communicate. Let's say what we want to say to one another. They want to take an authoritarian position in the situation to sort of, again, break the ice or break the glass or, hey, you know what? Let's cut the shit. Let's just, what do we got to say to each other? And there are burdens in that for the masculine. There are burdens in that because what they want is these lovers here. They want these lovers, but there's burden in love relationship because there's decisions that have to be made. There probably is another person here. You've got the Two of Coins. So masculine is making a choice. But don't listen to my smart ass because I'm going to say, well, if you got two choices to make, don't choose me, mofo. Bye. But don't listen to me because that's an ego construct that I'm working on. Don't get saucy with it because it just slows it down. Anyway, so there's burdens here in making a decision about a lover. It looks like a lover is going out, like a lover is leaving. Perhaps a karmic is leaving. And they're just tired of running, and they're just tired of all of the things. It's heavy to carry. And they're ready to come out and say, hey, let's talk about it. Let's cut the shit. What do we have to say about this? Also, I kind of feel like they're tired of getting attacked. And getting attacked, I mean, are they literally getting attacked? No. I mean that the universe is throwing shit in their path left, right, and center. So much so that they can't even turn their head without running into something regarding their feminine. It looks here that they feel like that's an onslaught, like a psychic attack. But it's because they're off path. When you get off path, the universe does all kinds of things that get you right back on that path. So it looks like to me that you've got someone moving away from not listening to their cues, and they're moving toward the feminine. This could be some sort of a trip also the feminine has to take. It looks like they want to move toward union, but they're moving away from a karmic relationship. So how does the masculine, and this is the Death card, the karmic is keeping them stuck in a cycle in which they are not transcending. They are not allowing the change to happen because the karmic doesn't want the change to happen. But unfortunately, the masculine is going to start figuring it out here and understanding that, hey, this transformation has to happen. I can't carry this anymore. So let's see kind of what the masculine wants to tell the feminine. Okay? This isn't just about sex. This may be about commitment. You see how these two ideas differ? This isn't just about the sex. This is about commitment. Okay? The masculine does have a tendency to come into the situation toward the feminine in a sexual way. Sometimes the masculine has the tendency and a pattern to want to make the feminine their mistress so that they can have the best of both worlds. You know, they can have that connection that they have with you, but they can be sitting pretty over here while somebody's doing their laundry. So, to me, this is about tearing down walls. This is about I've come to my senses. Not necessarily that, but it's kind of like, look, I'm on my knees. I can't go anywhere else because I cannot endure any more of the universe's nudges. And I just want to be honest and transparent and truthful with you. So that's what the masculine is saying. He's hoping that he'll get the chance to have that conversation. As it comes to the feminine, he knows he's ghosted the feminine. He knows that he's been in deep spiritual themed cycles with the feminine. He hasn't been supportive. He hasn't been there for the feminine, and he knows that. He wants that to be done. He wants this to work out. Been deep in his head, lots of ascension symptoms, lots of downloads, lots of ear ringing, headaches, heart palpitations, you name it. Those are all symptoms of the twin flame transference of emotion. He wants to bring this cup of love to his feminine. So there you have it, folks. Masculine is breaking, tumbling down the walls, okay? So let's get some love cards on it and see kind of what they have to say to us. This is going to be a quickie. They're on their knees. Children might be a factor. Of course, there's always going to be chemistry. Release your ex. Again, I think there's a karmic that's making their way out of this situation. Soulmates. True love. Okay, so now I think they're just worn the hell out. I think they're worn the hell out. All right, so let's get some of these on it and see what they have to tell us. Tumbling down the walls. They just want the truth with you. They're tired of running. They just want this transparency. They're ready to say, hey, let's have this conversation. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. Of course, transference of emotion. My love for you is deep as the ocean. My love for you is deep as the ocean. I'm stopping right there. I'm calling it good. So, feminines out there, just be patient, stand your ground, give your loving heart chakra energy to your masculine. Don't let them make you come out of your character. They may try to test the waters. Don't make them come out of your mouth with something. And feminines, try to resist the urge to want to strike first. It's been a theme that the masculine has been striking in really underhanded ways toward their feminines. And so the feminine might be in defensive mode. You know, you might be in like protection mode in which you're ready to, fuck them up. If they come one step closer and they act a little bit funny, you are ready. Resist the urge. My grandmother used to say to me all the time, hide and watch. People always hang themselves if you give them enough rope. So basically what this means is be patient. Observe the situation. There is no reason for you to have to strike. You're not doing anything. You're standing in your feminine power where you should be. You are not chasing, you are attracting, and you're manifesting at this time for this to come out the way that you need it to. So just remember that the masculine is making his way to this conclusion. So I will see you guys later.